guys, welcome back to my channel. We have another video today. I'm going to show you how I got this nice lock style. It's very simple and very easy. So let's get into it.
Oh, hi.
The first thing you're going to need is the Bobbi Boss new locks in number 27, and this is in 18 inches. You're also going to need a crochet hook. This crochet hook is very necessary. Shine jam for the parts of your hair. So the first thing we're going to do before we really enter this tutorial is lengthen the locks. The locks come in 18 inches, but I wanted them a little longer. So what she did was she took one lock of hair and she split the bottom into two. So you can see those two. She took the beginning of the second piece of hair and she crocheted one part of those two she split into. After splitting it into two and crocheting one in, she'll now go ahead and braid those two that she used. This is something that you will get after a couple of times of doing it. But after you get your braid and you braid that tiny section, you go ahead and wrap that braid in the second lock. So that way you get a whole long lock instead of it being 18 inches. If you have any questions about this process, please let me know down below. I try to explain it as best as I possibly can. Then you add nail glue to that part and that is really it. After that, we're going to go ahead and make sure to part my hair. I wanted a middle part. I always go for a middle part when it comes to my hairstyles. So what she's going to do is just part my hair. If you haven't already, look at my other video on how I achieve this color. So she's going to just go and part my hair down the center, and she's going to use shine jam. This is where that shine jam comes into play. It is used to help the part just be extra sharp. So she puts a little bit of shine jam and then continues trying to part my hair down the middle just so that I have a very nice and clean part. Then parts the rest of my hair just so that hair is not all over the place before she goes in to start this lock process. Like I said, this is something you can do at home. We're all home now, so this is perfect. So you can do two methods with this. You can either section off all your hair and do little plaits like she's done here, or do it section by section. So she worked section by section, but if you want, you can just do this first before crocheting the lock. After you finish braiding your own hair, I'm going to zoom in a little bit just so that you guys can see the real process of crocheting that lock in. All you want to do is take the crochet hook. First, make sure that the hair is all away from your part. Take your crochet hook and slide it under the braid on latch. So when the crochet hook is open, you stick in the loop of that lock like you're seeing here. You stick in the loop of the lock and then shut the crochet hook. So the crochet hook comes in open and shut positions. When you shut the crochet hook, when the hair is in, you pull it through. So after you pull that through, you use that same loop of the lock, pull that lock through just like normal crochet braids, except you want to make sure that after you tighten the lock, instead of just leaving it, you want to wrap the lock around your actual hair that is braided. So you'll see how she wrapped that lock around. So watch carefully. She wrapped it around in the motion that the lock is naturally occurring. So if the lock is to the left, you wrap it to the left, and if the lock is to the right, you wrap it to the right. Like I said, this is something that you have to probably practice a lot. She's a hairstylist, so she has done this style before. But if you're going to do this by yourself, I feel like it's very possible, and it's actually very easy. I'm pretty sure, and even when she showed me how to extend the locks, I really liked it. So I'm just going to let you guys watch this process a couple more times just so you get the hang of it. we do from here is do this process to the entire head. I wanted them pretty small, so that's why she made them pretty small. The front is actually smaller than the back, but honestly, you can do any size that you'd like to. So this is really what it is. I really wanted this style because I just felt like I kind of wanted to try all the Bohemian styles, and because I actually dyed my hair before this whole process, it was really cool because the locks looked like they were coming out from my roots, because my roots are a little darker than the locks. But I really loved how they turned out. You want to keep yourself entertained through this whole process, because you don't just want to be doing your locks and just sitting there. It's going to take too long. But if you entertain yourself, you see that the process will go a lot faster, and you can tell I'm watching a Nigerian movie. So yeah. The movie I ended up watching was called The Setup, by the way, in case anybody wants to watch it on Netflix. So basically, we do that to the whole head. This style actually took about 5 hours, which was not too bad. I think it's a very simple style, especially because she doesn't really have to braid. All she has to do is wrap my hair in it, and I love how the style turned out. And this is really the final product, me having makeup on. Just letting you guys know, the makeup tutorial for this look is going to be in my next video, so stay tuned for that. And this week I'm going to bring you guys a vlog, so we're out here creating content. Have a great day, guys. Let me know if you try this style and what you think. Subscribe down below and leave me a comment, and I'll catch you guys later. Bye.